this episode, the Time Attack Challenger is being finished up with new graphics, some new parts, and a photo shoot before it heads to New Orleans for the Ultimate Street Car Series. So we're here in Mooresville, North Carolina, and one of the great things about the Time Attack Challenger being based in Mooresville, North Carolina is all the racing knowledge that's here. There is so many race shops, machine shops, and just individuals who specialize in so many particular aspects of racing that we can, contact or pull from or use or whatnot. Even when it comes down to the cosmetics, one of the big factors here for the Time Attack Challenger is representing our sponsors. Not just on our apparel and hats and talking about them in videos, but also on the car itself. We're on our way now to a location here in Mooresville called the Signpost. And they actually do full digital print on air release material here, and they put a UV coating on it. So it's a great durable vinyl that we have all our sponsor decals cut out in to put on the car. Plus, whenever we change sponsors for the next year or something happens and we've got to change a fender or anything like that or whatnot, these decals don't leave any glue or residue. They come right off. It's the same material that you see in NASCAR that they run on all those kind of cars. So with all the sponsored decals on the car, it's time to get it on the lift and start installing some new parts. We're keeping the powertrain the same from Arrington Performance. It was solid last year and we think it's going to do just fine this year. But suspension is a big aspect we're going to change this year. We're totally changing shocks, springs, and everything there to dial it in for the Ultimate Street Car Series. So I called my buddy JJ Frillo at Ultimate Performance, and he's kind of the guru when it comes to specially tuning a suspension setup for a car like mine. He's been working on a new Charger Challenger platform, so my vehicle's kind of going to be the guinea pig for it to really abuse it, but also see how much tuning and to get everything set the way we want it to make it the ultimate suspension for an ultimate street car. So we've got the car on the lift. We're getting ready to start the rear suspension upgrade from Ultimate Performance, utilizing their new JRI shocks they developed for this car. So what we've done here is we put the car on the lift and we have removed the supporting bolts for the rear of the exhaust and removed the mounts up here. So we have 4 bolts holding the whole rear section in place. We're going to use this transmission stance to support the Ford 9-inch that we have installed in here from the drive shaft shop, and remove those 4 bolts, and the whole rear section will actually come down a couple inches, and that will allow us to pull out the factory springs and get rid of those, and then readjust the shocks and install the new coilover setup from Ultimate Performance. Now, when you say words like prototype when it comes to car parts, it can be sometimes a little bit scary, but not so in this case. All the components that we're using in this suspension setup are top shelf and race proven, like the two-way adjustable JRI shocks. Now, JRI has been facilitating race teams for years, and they're known for quality and performance. So much so that even the military uses their shocks in applications such as and on top of that, JRI shocks are assembled, tested, and shipped from right here in Mooresville, North Carolina. When we return, the car heads to Shelton's Classics for its professional photo shoot with JP Photography.
How you finish is your own story, but every journey from the bottom to the top begins with a start. Start doing your homework. Start tuning and fine-tuning. Start going beyond your limitations. Start as a fan and end as a champion. Because in our world, there's only one rule: never stop starting. The Optima Spill-Proof 6-pack with up to 15 times vibration resistance. Optima, the ultimate power source.
For over 40 years, Arrington has meant race-winning power. Today, Arrington powers the streets at shophemi.com. We design, engineer, and manufacture with just one goal: Hemi performance. Proven power for the street. See it at shophemi.com.
So for all our sponsors, we like to give them high-res images of the car. So I asked my buddy Jordan at JP Photography if he'd be willing to snap some pictures. He's a really great photographer, does weddings and everything else, but he really loves cars and he's really good at taking photos. He said he had a cool place picked out in Mooresville, so he's giving us the address, and we're heading there now.
Here at Shelton Classics and Performance, we handle anything from sales, service, storage on your classic cars or performance vehicles. Not only do we house classic cars here for sale at Shelton Classic Cars and Performance, we can also help you with upgrades, performance modifications, and any maintenance work you may need on your car. We also house a 50 by 50 photo room that we use to take detailed pictures of all our cars. We offer this room for rent for photos or videos to any photographers or for anybody that needs it.
Hey, I'm Jordan with JP Photography, and today we are here with Eric Waters and the Time Attack Challenger doing our photo shoot for him and video shoot. We have a few models here getting ready to take pictures with it, as well as doing video with a 700 horsepower Dodge Challenger that's going to be featured on MAP TV, Ultimate Street Car, and be at SEMA this year. Taking pictures of this cipher seat right here that's going into the car. We're going to get some shots of that, some detailed shots of it with the car behind it, and with the model Kristen sitting in it.
So with the photo shoot done on the car, man, it was really cool talking to Jordan and kind of seeing behind the scenes of a photo shoot and what all it takes. Plus, we got to talk to Mike and walk around Shelton's Classics. Man, he had some nice rides and to kind of see, you know, the cars he sells and works on and everything there. Now it's time to get the car to the track, do some testing, because NOLA Motorsports is our next destination in New Orleans, and that's right around the corner. For more information on the car and maybe where we're going to be at next, visit TRAKitMotorsports.com, and also follow us on social media like Facebook and Instagram. We're always posting cool pictures and videos.